Hello? Hello? Hey, this is strange. A Fudge film stream on a Monday night? What is this, Monday Night Raw? No. Man, my room's a mess. I bought a box. I bought a PlayStation 2 and a bunch of random games. And I have a bunch of other game purchases that have just kind of compounded up to this point. Thank you, chat. My mom is straight. But, so I just figured, I don't know if these work. I don't even know a good chunk of these games. I want to test out this PS2 I just bought. Might as well go live. Because part of the fun of game collecting is testing out the games. And it's not much fun whenever you do it by yourself. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm mom straight. Sorry. So I'm just going to go through this. I don't think you can see this. There's this giant box of games right here. And it is full of games. This thing's heavy. And we're just going to go through some of them. The majority are PS2. There's some PS1. And then after that, we'll switch over. There's a couple PS3 ones we'll test out. And a couple N64 ones. It's a grab bag of games. So we're going to go through. We're going to see what's in there. We're going to see if any of them are good. Hopefully they work. But we're just going to go through. So I turned the console on to make sure that the console turns on. Okay? And in doing that, it booted up a game. Now, this is a fat PS2. This isn't a flip top, right? Like, this is one with a disk drive that comes out. I don't know what game's in there. I have no idea. So we're going to turn this on, and you and me, chat, we're going to figure out what game's in there. We're about, fingers crossed, it's like a really cool, good game, right? Like, fingers crossed, it's like, I don't know. Fingers crossed, it's, like, Tomba 2. Right? So I don't have to spend money buying that game. Okay. And we'll worry about sync. Oh, it's Madden 2004. Well, that's not a good surprise.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay.
EA Sports is in the game.
Madden
Well.
NFL 2004.
I guess we'll see if Madden 2004 works, I guess. It seems. It's checking memory cards. There's also a memory card in here that we'll go through and see what saves are on this. Yeah, it's just Madden 2004. So that's exciting. I'm gonna turn this off before we get some VOD mute going on. Okay, well that's Madden 2004. I guess I can say I have that game. Alright, disk drive works. It's got a little bit of clunk, but it does overall work. Let's close this disk drive up. Let's check out this memory card. Hold on. Capture card's got to catch up. I think we're going to have to do this every single time. Come on. You can do it, Pod. There we go. Bah. Okay. So from the looks of it, I've seen what's in the box. From the looks of it, it's the games in this box. Nothing crazy. Fran. Okay. Yeah, nothing interesting on the memory card either. Okay, well, you take what you can get, chat. You take what you can get. So I'm gonna reach in this box. I'm gonna pull out a game. We're gonna see if it even works. We're gonna find out. Let's pull a game from the box that I actually bought today and not one of the older releases. Let's do some, I mean, we gotta play all these anyway. Let's start. Here we go, chat. I'm gonna start you on a good one. Guess what it is, chat. If you guess correctly, I'll give you $100. Okay. Alright. Games in. Back. Alright, it's reading the disc. Chat, what do you think it is? Whatever you guess it is, it's not going to be what you think it is. I guarantee you. Now here's the thing. This game might lead to a VOD mute too, so we're gonna see. Nick Games. Hey, I get nostalgic from that logo. A lot of good days playing SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Alright, THQ, we get it. We made this game. We know. Oh, this was made in Australia. Uh-oh, dude. We're gonna be punching kangaroos. Is that what they do in Australia? What do they do? Alright, well, none of you guessed Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twonkies, so nobody gets the $100. Ooh, and from the sound of it, no VOD mute. The game's not upside down because I'm playing on an NTSC PS2. If I was playing on a Australian PS2, well, the console's upside down, and then you have to turn your monitor upside down. And it's a whole thing, so don't import Australian PS2 games. What's in the bonus material? It's probably like clips for other Nick games. Bonus movies. Okay. Attack of the Twonkies. Jimmy Neutron new release trailer. Okay. Attack 2 trailer. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's... You know, everyone always talks about, like, the Battle for Bikini Bottom, but what about the other Nick games from that era? Maybe they were good too. Maybe. Yeah, we'll save them. Yeah, just. Do I care about saving? I don't. If you put the disc in upside down, I think you just become like Prime Minister. Like I don't think anyone's ever done that. So you just become Prime Minister of Australia. Alright, where is Jimmy's dad? Give me Jimmy's dad.
And now, to demonstrate the speed and movement of the typical comet, I give you the remote-powered mini-comet.
You're slipping, Neutron.
Oh boy.
Real comets have long, pretty
That's the
tails, not
movie
little
design
stumpy
for
ones.
Cindy.
Only
Except
when
for
they're
her
filtered through the
pupils are
spectral light of
fucked.
the sun vortex. Care to tell me how I get a giant hot ball of gaseous radioactivity into the classroom?
Hello, children!
Oh, God bless.
Ah! Get it off me! Down, boy! Down! Whose comet is this? Oh, that tickles! Oh, no! Oh, no! Not the face! Ah!
And that concludes my presentation, thank you.
Mr. Neutron, you're lucky I'm in a good mood today. And do you know why I am? 'Cause your mom packed your favorite lunch?
Carl, Principal Willoughby's mom doesn't pack his lunch. He probably has his butler do it for him. Duh.
Oh, did your butler rub your tummy when she
feels
put you
alright.
on the
Like, this
school
feels
bus
like
and
the
tell her
show.
your lunch is made with love? Oh, stop talking! No, I'm happy because the Lindbergh School Chorus has been asked to sing at the opening of the town's new stadium. Oh, how exciting!
Awesome. Now my singing talents can be revealed to the whole world.
And apparently
of
some
my
other upstart
dreams,
band called
man.
Gray Star will be playing as well.
Oh,
Okay, so they have the movie design for
so
Cindy,
cool.
Now kids,
But-
quiet down. Shh, shh, shh.
the
Thank you.
redesign for Libby.
The auditions for the chorus will begin after school today, as the stadium opening
That's
is
weird.
only a few days away. Well, I hope to see everyone there. At least the talented ones.
I'll be there.
Okay, this is going on a long time.
Well, I have to get back to my lab and make preparations for my trip to Twonkus 3. Twonkus 3, the comet. You know,
Does anyone
the
remember,
comet
like,
that I have just
'cause this is
been
based on the
describing
TV
to the
movie.
class?
I don't remember
Okay,
the
Sheen, I gotta
details
go.
of the
Good
TV
luck in the
movie.
chorus
Was
rehearsal.
is this like the
But I'll
same
need it.
script as the
Besides,
TV movie?
No one has been rejected from the Lindbergh Chorus in 50 years.
I say that like I expect you guys to remember all the details of the Attack of the Twonkies TV movie. But maybe you do, I don't know.
Jimmy Neutron in A Comet Cometh.
Okay, that was weird. So, okay, some things we can establish already, chat. The PS2 works. I think I'm going to clean it out. It looks
According
a
to
little
my
dust-filled.
calculations, Twonkus 3
but-
is finally coming into range. Looks a little unstable, but I can't wait to see what scientific samples I can
Okay.
bring back from up there.
Yeah, I think the only way to know for sure is to rewatch it.
All I need to do now
But, like-
is find the parts I need to fix my rocket ship, and I can blast
I
off.
don't know many people who want to go rewatch Attack of the Twonkies on a Monday night. Okay, well that's a run. I guess, hey, like the show. I mean, I'm actually surprised at how much it looks like the show, because I know there's a lot of Jimmy Neutron video games that look terrible, look nothing like the show. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised about this
Hello,
one.
Jimmy. If you ever see the interact icon,
Okay.
move close to it and press the triangle button to see
Okay.
what happens.
How do I
this
make you
now.
stop talking though?
Excellent, Jimmy. Other objects you can interact with are now in the control room.
Okay.
Try them out and meet me in the lab when you are finished.
I gotta give it to them on the fact that, like, you know, part of the charm of licensed games, at least to me, is being able to explore that world. This is very accurate to Jimmy's lab from what I remember. Though as a kid, I always felt like Jimmy's lab was massive. But, like, whenever you go back and rewatch that show, like, it really is just, like, a tiny little room. So,
Follow me, Jimmy, for your next instruction.
shut up.
Now all I need to do is deliver it to Vortex's house.
Ha ha ha. Okay.
Brewing up burps, one burp at a time.
Okay. Can I see the hamster? I always thought that Jimmy Neutron had really good designs for their hamsters. Alright.
Ah, home sweet home. Where would a genius be without his lab? Now I need to find those parts.
Well,
I wonder if I
we'll
can
play
find
for a
them in
little
the
bit
lower
longer,
levels.
chat. And then, Then we'll switch to another game.
Okay, Jimmy. You can control the camera with the right analog stick. Move the right analog stick left or right to rotate the camera.
I know how to...
Try this now.
This is a kid's game. I shouldn't get upset that it's teaching me how to use a camera.
Sometimes you may want to position the camera directly behind you.
Can I skip this?
Press the L1 button to do this. Go ahead and try, Jimmy. Excellent, Jimmy. Now follow me to the next lesson.
I don't remember Jimmy's computer becoming a giant floating red orb. I don't remember that one. Must have missed that episode.
You have activated a checkpoint. If you ever run out of health, you
there's
will
a
return
point
to the
system?
last checkpoint you have
I
activated.
guess? I wonder how that plays into it. Ooh, a double jump.
You can collect objects when you walk over them. Pick
Yep.
up the object in front of you now.
Just put this tutorial in every game.
I wonder what I can invent with this.
I don't know. I don't know what you picked up, Jimmy.
Well done, Jimmy. If the object is an invention piece, it will be added to your inventory. Now, follow me.
Okay, giant telescope. Why not? Hey, hold up. Where's Goddard? Okay, there's the rocket boat. I remember that. There's the fucking badass spaceship. Jimmy had a great rocket. Oh, that's not a telescope. That's just a giant laser.
Jimmy.
Okay, game.
I think this one needs perfecting.
I love that the game's like, hey, stop fucking around. Stop having fun. You need to do more basic tutorial shit. Just let me play my Jimmy Neutron game.
You will need to jump on different things
Mom.
throughout the game. If you press the X button once,
I know how to
you
jump.
do a normal jump.
Oh, Lord. Options. Nope. There's no way to skip this. Oh, fun.
Press
Well, chat, you're suffering through this with
when
me.
you are in the air, and you will do a double jump.
Yep,
Jump
I know how to do a
now
double
to
jump.
reach the pickup.
I can't, like, even skip this. Like, I can't even make the text go faster or anything. Okay. What is that? Was that a
This
shoe?
will come in handy.
What was that?
You have found enough items to create an invention, Jimmy.
Okay.
Press the R1 button to bring
Okay,
up
I'm pressing the R1
inventor
button.
face. The inventor face has 4 categories: gizmos, inventions, super inventions, and blueprints. Gizmos require 2 objects.
Okay.
Inventions need 3 objects.
I can
Super-inventions
tell that from the
require
amount
4
of boxes
objects.
there are, game. You know?
Press the up or down directional buttons to change category, and press the X button to move across to the objects. Press
Again,
the
this is a
up or
kid's
down
game.
directional
I shouldn't be
buttons in
upset that the
each
tutorial
tab
holds
to
my
change
hand.
available objects.
I get it.
Then press the X button to see if an invention can
Whoa.
be created. If the pieces match up to create a new
You can't just
invention,
drop a
it
brain
will be
blast on
added to
someone in the
your
middle
inventory.
of a
You
tutorial
can
like
see
that.
your current inventions in the hypercube. To access the hypercube, press a directional button. Once
Hey,
the
chat, I'm not
hypercube
even
is
touching a
visible,
button anymore. The
use
game's
the
just
directional
going.
buttons to scroll through your inventory. Select a gizmo or invention and press the X button to use it. Great job, Jimmy. Now explore the lab and follow me to see Goddard when you are ready.
Yep. I want to see Goddard. How do I not use these? Game, we're using up all the energy here. Okay, no. The game just wanted to waste all that time.
Wow! Sometimes I even
Alright, chat, we're here to see
myself.
Goddard, and then we're outie. Then we'll switch to another game. Can I jump in that? What is that supposed to be?
Wow, sometimes I even amaze myself.
Okay, Jimmy. Yo, where's Goddard?
Maybe Goddard can help you get that pickup, Jimmy.
Nah, you know what? I don't care anymore. Screw that. Let's switch to another game. Okay. So Jimmy Neutron, Attack of the Twinks. Am I allowed to say that? Works. I guess as I go through these, I should be adding them to my game collection app. I use an app called VG Collection Tracker. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and add these as we go, so it'll save me the work of doing it later. Alright. There's a lot of Jimmy Neutron games. I did not know that. Alright, Attack of the Twonkies on the PS2. Add to collection. Okay. That's that one added to the old collection. Alright, I'm going to even look away this time. We're going to grab the game, chat. Ooh, let's grab this one. Okay. Alright, chat. Popping in another game. This is another chance to win something from me. You know what? Let's make the prize something real, okay? I'll buy you a Steam game if you guess what game I'm putting in right now. If you can guess what game I'm putting in right now, I will buy you a game on Steam. Also, my phone just beeped, so we're going to figure out what that's about. Okay. Game is in. Actually, wait. Let's go into system configuration. 01/01/2000. Okay. I can't adjust that at all. That's weird. Oh. That was weird. I couldn't adjust it at all. That was very strange. Okay. What did it say? The 15th? Yeah. Okay. 2019. It is... Nope. On the East Coast, it is exactly 8 p.m. Okay. Okay. No. We are Eastern. I believe... I don't know what we are, actually. Okay. Well, Chad, I hope you had fun going through the PlayStation 2's system configuration with me. Had a lot of laughs, had a lot of goofs. Stream over. Disk read error. Okay, hold on. Hold on, chat. Okay. Disk read error. Well, let's take a look. Oh, that disc does look a little rough. Should work though. But I am using a fat PS2, and I think they have issues with their laser giving out or not being as strong as a slim PS2. So let's try it again. Give me a second. We're gonna look something up. Okay, Google. Fat PS2 laser issue. Okay, so disk read errors are really common on fats, which is what I thought. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this in the pile of might work, and I'll test it later off stream. I've already bored you enough with system configuration. I don't need to bore you more. Alright, let's grab a different game. Okay. Let's try this one. Maybe it's not going to read PS1 games, which would be unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, let's try another PS2 game. All this is telling me is, one, I'm going to look up... Shit, I didn't mean to close that again. I'm going to look up how hard it is to change the laser out. If it's easy, I might do a DIY stream and do it. What are you doing, disk drive? This disk drive's going nuts now. But if it is hard to do, I'm just going to trade it into my local game store and get different PS2. I have a PS2. We've played PS1, PS2 games on the show before. It's just that's my childhood PS2. So I've had it for about 15 years now and played it relentlessly. And it's on its last legs. It's dying out. So I'd like to retire it, put it up on a shelf somewhere, and get one that just fully works. So, okay, well, here we go. This is a PS2 game. Let's see if this reads. This is looking like a big no. Well, shit. There we go. Took it a long time. Yeah, I think just the laser's just dying. There's a lot of laser tutorials on YouTube. Maybe we'll watch one in a second. No, you know what? Screw it. Let's watch one now. I'm interested. Okay. I'm interested in chat. You're along for this ride with me. So let's take a watch here. Here. Hold on. You gave me a second, chat, to refinagle my setup for a second. Okay. This. I'm going to turn on display capture 2. Okay. Okay, then we're going to set it. Give it a delay. Can I give it a delay? Yeah. No, I cannot. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, I'm going to bring this over here. And let's watch a tutorial, chat. Let's see how hard this is. Let's see whether it's worth or not. PlayStation 2 Laser fix.
Hey everyone, it's Colin. How's it going? Recently I pulled my original PlayStation 2 out of storage and quickly realized that it's not working right. It doesn't want to read discs. You can put a disc in and it'll spin, but it'll never actually load the game. So I figured, you know what, let's crack it open and see if we can fix it. First, of course, you're going to want to peel the warranty sticker off. This thing probably hasn't been valid for a decade or so anyway. No point in continuing to have it. It's just going to impede our progress. Thankfully, taking apart one of these original or fat PlayStation
I've
2s
taken apart the
is
Slim before to clean it out.
Screws around the bottom.
So
they are covered by these little
I assume
rubber
this is
or
kind of the same
plastic
thing.
caps, and I like to use a plastic spudger in order to pry them out without risking damage to them. Just get under one side and pop them out. Then it's a simple matter of using a Phillips head screwdriver to take the screws out from around the perimeter. Do note that some of them are significantly longer than others, so try to keep track of which screws came out of which location. After that, simply flip the PlayStation 2 over and lift the top off, but don't pull it away completely. You'll find that the button assembly on the right side is still attached, and we actually want to remove that assembly from the top cover instead of disconnecting any cables. The reason is we're going to need those buttons still hooked up during the process of troubleshooting and repairing the console. So if you simply grab hold of that assembly from the inside of the top case, you can kind of lever it out and still leave the ribbon cable connected. After that, we're going to need to remove the top cover from the DVD drive. It's 4 small Phillips head screws around the perimeter, and then the top plastic cover lifts off. To make things easier with troubleshooting, we're going to need to remove this little white plastic disc retainer from that top cover. If you slide it to one side and very carefully bend it, you can get it to pop out. How this thing works is that it's got a magnet in the middle of it, and it holds the top of the disc against the spindle while the disc is turning. So this way we don't need to put the top of the PS2 or even the top of the drive back on the console while we're troubleshooting and adjusting some of the things we need to adjust. It just makes troubleshooting a lot faster. So at this point we're going to want to be very careful working inside the PS2 because we do need to plug it in, and these original fat PlayStation 2s have built-in power supplies. So that means you are going to be working kind of near mains voltage. Thankfully that power supply is buried under the motherboard, so it's not terribly exposed, but do be careful regardless. The first thing we want to do is see if the laser carriage even moves.
Okay, well mine moves for sure.
The easiest way that I've found to do this is
I mean, you can hear it. It sounds like a jet taking off.
all the way to one end, usually the farthest. There's something in my case it did. I have no problems with that laser moving back and forth across the disk. There's something optically or electrically going on with actually getting the data off the disk. So that means we have to continue on a little bit more. The next troubleshooting step to try is to clean the laser lens. I like to take a cotton swab, soak it in isopropyl alcohol, and then very gently wipe down the surface of the lens. After that, give it a few seconds for the alcohol to dry, then try reading a disc again. In my case, this didn't work, so let's keep going. Now, there is a small adjustment wheel at the back of the drive that oftentimes can help dial in settings and get the laser tracking correctly. This is probably the easiest adjustment you can make on this drive, and all it requires is just a small hex bit in order to turn it. Take note of the position of the hole in the wheel relative to that pin that locks into the teeth of the gears. That was set that way at the factory because that's the way it worked best at the factory. If all else fails, we'll need to return that wheel back to that position before we continue on with troubleshooting. At this point, you can use that hex bit to turn that gear 2 teeth at a time and repeat with your troubleshooting. Put a disc in, turn the console on, see if it reads. If you notice the drive starting to make a lot of grinding or struggling noises, chances are you've taken it too far out of alignment for it to work properly. So you need to back off some more. You can also try turning that gear counterclockwise to see if an adjustment in that direction helps. Maybe take that gear 3, 4, 5 teeth prior to where it was set from the factory and see if the noise of the drive changes, if it has any better luck reading a disc. In my case, no amount of adjustment of that gear helped. There's something else.
There's a lot of steps,
chat. I put it back to the way it was from the factory and moved on. So with that gear not helping anything, we need to get a little bit deeper into the drive. And this is the point where you need to make a decision as to whether it's going to be worth your time. Unfortunately, the likelihood of repair going farther than this diminishes greatly. We're going to be adjusting the laser itself. And this laser assembly is quite a bit different than the one in the GameCube because it actually is able to read both CDs and DVDs. It's not just a purpose-built drive for reading one type of disc. Remember, the PlayStation 2 was meant to be as much a DVD and media player as it was a game console, so the drive itself is a bit more complicated. Unscrew the 4 Phillips head screws that hold the laser carriage assembly in place. The 2 at the back of the console are different than the 2 at the front. At this point, you can very gently kind of lift up that laser carriage, and with a fingernail, reach behind and unlatch the bail that holds the laser ribbon.
Maybe I'll do that later in the show. Maybe. We'll see. A show. This is a stream, not a show. We'll see. Maybe I'll do that. I'm at least going to maybe try cleaning the laser. Because like I said, the thing looks like it needs cleaned out anyway. So I might as well just do that. But I don't know if I have a Phillips head here. Oops. So we'll see. Later on, maybe we'll go for, once I get through the PS2 games, because the thing seems to run PS2 games fine. Then maybe I'll go for BRB and check to see if I have a Phillips head here, because I have the isopropyl alcohol. I just need to make sure I have a Phillips head. So okay, let's get the sync set back up. Okay. In theory, the sync should now be set, and we can continue just messing around with some PS2 games for right now, and we'll move on to other consoles later. Boop! Okay. Okay, so this disc read, yeah. Okay, so let's try this one out. Because at this point, if the game doesn't work, there's a likelihood that it's even just this PS2 now. So we went from Jimmy Neutron. Now we're going to do a Fairly Odd Parents game. Once again, THQ. Once again, Nick Games. Blitz Games developed it. That art looks jank. Okay. Once again, maybe VOD mute. Load game status. Load Crimson Chin cards for bonus clips. What? Okay. Okay, let's just do new game. Now, chat, I don't know about you guys, but I loved Fairly Odd Parents as a kid. The first, like, the pre-poof stuff was great whenever I was a kid. I loved that stuff. I still think it's funny. Once Poof was introduced, that show went downhill fast. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I wish we didn't have to follow stupid TOS. Okay, that... Oh, this stinks. This is jank. What? What habits? Wait, why are we in Timmy's Dreams? What? Well, they definitely had a budget. Not a big one. I don't remember them ever saying "the rules" in the show. Like, I always remember it just being "the rules," and then the book saying "the rules" was a gag. He said yes! I hope this game is not 49 hours long. Oh, God. We're not even in gameplay yet, and they're giving me tutorial. Okay. Okay, to be fair to this game, over that Jimmy Neutron game, at least there's jokes in the tutorial. Oh boy, that jump's trash, though. Okay. And I can skip them. That jump is hot garbage. You die. Oh. Oh boy. I can tell that this game just is not going to control well later on. I always liked the episode of the show where they, like, Timmy wishes they were inside the video game. Like, I always thought that that would make a good, just game. I don't know if any Fairly Odd Parents games ever did that. Also, so, are we inside Timmy's Dreams right now? Is that what this is, or... I'm very confused. Also, I definitely think I muted this a while ago. Whoops. Sorry, chat.
Sneak past the alien. Don't wake him.
Okay. Okay.
Yay! You did it! Oops, I guess green aliens can hear me.
You better get on.
So yeah, for some reason they're in Timmy... I don't care.
We're almost finished. Oh, but this surface looks awfully...
It'll be fun!
God, he picks up speed. Timmy has more momentum than Sonic the Hedgehog.
Stars, hon. Remember?
So if I get them, I can make a wish?
Sure thing, Timmy. But first you need... Then you have to stand on a special wishing circle.
You do remember Cosmo.
I'm also a pretty...
Oh. Oh. Wait, did I pick that up? I don't think I did.
Is 1 star the same as 5 stars?
No, hon. He needs 4 more. You're more than halfway there. 2 stars to go.
Whoa, a crimson chin card.
Okay, that's all. Oh, whatever. Oh.
I don't have 5 wish stars yet.
We'd better go back and find more then.
That's not... It's not how this worked on the show. Oh, wait. Get down here. Where'd that star go? Oh.
So what happens now that you can make a wish, and in return for a job, well,
It's twice the fun of it.
and when we get all the
Okay, so you get 5 stars, and then you get essentially the main collectible. Okay.
can make a wish. We can't do... I like helping.
What should I wish now?
You could undo Vicky's wish for starters.
Great idea. I wish I was awake.
Okay. Don't save. Yep. The game, to be fair to the game, no, I don't want to save. The graphics are nice here, like, they look like the show, the Vicky virus, what? Is that level select? Maybe. Wait, are we gonna do literally what I said?
Hey,
Are we gonna... Okay.
My friend?
We're too busy regaining our powers to play with your... Our dragon bug strangled... Hey, Timmy, wanna play games?
It's a beautiful day outside, so it's our duty as kids to stay in front of the TV. I don't know, guys. Will you, brat, keep it down? That's better. I wish you parents...
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Yep, I always wanted a game of this. Okay, this game's kind of cool. We'll do this and then we'll switch to another game. Whoa.
Check out this cool VR system.
Built-in scan
I wonder
lines.
where AJ and Tester are.
Entering level, Monkeys of Doom.
Who was that?
That was the game.
Maybe she and I can have a chat. She's not very...
I can be friendly.
Now what?
I can be friendly with...
Cosmo, honey, stop taunting the virtual...
Okay.
Sorry for the monkeys.
Do I have an attack?
Kinda.
Yeah. Oh, dude, this is just Mega Man. But, like, bad. So, like, any of the X games past 3. Don't go into my house and tell me anything past
All the
X3 is
video
good.
game enemies, monkeys are the most deviant. You have 1 star, in keeping with the binary theme. Add the monkey, catch the star, multitask. Don't forget to dodge
The shots are homing, which is nice. Okay. Yep. This game controls like poopy though. Timmy just slides everywhere. That's unfortunate. Because, like, aesthetically this game looks nice.
Hey, look! I got another Crimson Gem card.
a colorful square of cardboard. Yippee!
When do I get to fight Gutsman? That's all I want to do. I just want to see Gutsman's butts, man.
Now we're cooking. 3 stars left to find. Don't fall in the lava, honey. Lava? In a video game? Huh, what'll they think of next? It sure is warm in here, and unstable. That would be the lava, hon. Timmy, it would be best to stay out of the lava. A lava bath might be refreshing. How do you know till you try?
I think I'll follow my instincts on this one, Cosmo.
Okay. Just shoot. Just shoot the monkey. Just shoot the monkey game. The monkey. Hit the monkey. Okay. Okay.
Video game enemies, monkeys are the
Wait.
most
Did
devious.
I just get further? Whatever. Yeah. Oh. And the slowed. Oh, this game, man. Hey, chat, if you grew up with this game, I'm legitimately curious if you liked it as a kid. Because this just controls like butts, dude. Oh. Alright, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the end of that game for me. Oof. Not a contender for best licensed game. Alright, let's try something else. Let's add that to the old collezione. And, I can't. What the heck? Come on. Waiting for the app to load. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna try a PS1 game again. Just to humor myself. Please bear with me. I don't know. I'm just gonna put my hand on it. No. Okay. Maybe the laser just needs cleaned. Maybe I need a whole new console. Oops. Okay. Let's grab another PS2 game. Oh, Christ. So this was one of the first games I ever got for the PS2. It was also the first game I ever traded in. To say I'm a fan of it would be not true. That's an interesting noise. I don't know why it's making that noise. this one doesn't work, we're gonna switch. I'm gonna try and pull out my childhood PS2. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Alright, bear with me, chat. We are going to try something. Hold on. There we go. Webcam only. Howdy! I'm going to try and get my childhood PS2 up here. And we'll play games that way. So, bear with me here for a second. Yeah. Let's try it. It'd probably be easier just to do that. Okay. So this is my childhood PS2. This is very important to me. But like I said, it's time to retire it. It's kind of on its last legs. So tomorrow I think I'm going to try cleaning this fat one that I picked up. And then trading that in and seeing if I can get something for it, and then using that to get a new PS2, because it's time. I can't even stream consistently from this one, so, but at least it runs the games, unlike this fat. So I gotta pull the power cord, because fat PS2s have built-in power supplies. Slims don't. So Slims have an entirely different power cord than a fat. So I need to pull the Slim's power cord out, which is going to be easier said than done. So bear with me. But I left the AV cables in, because then that's one less thing I have to worry about. And they use the same AV cables, so. I can almost reach it. Shit. There we go. Okay. So, now, we're gonna plug the old Slim in. And this way we'll be able to play those PS1 games. We'll be able to play everything here. Well, except for the PS3 games, right? So the issue, this happened years ago with it, but you can see it's plugged in right now, but there's no power. But if you push down on it, it gets power. So you essentially have to like wrap the cord under, so there's pressure pushing down on it. But even then, the thing shorts out every once in a while. It's my favorite console. The PlayStation 2 is my favorite console. PlayStation 1 has my favorite games, but the PlayStation 2 is my favorite console because of this one. You know, I got this Christmas 2005. It was my first console. You know, I think I had a Game Boy Advance maybe, but this was my first console. And I played the fucking hell out of this girl. But she's old, she's broken. She needs to be retired. It's time for her to sit up on a shelf. Maybe get busted out every once in a while, but it's time. But I was hoping maybe this PS2 would then solve that, but clearly it isn't. Now, like I said, maybe it just needs a clean. Fingers crossed, that's all it needs. And if it is all it needs, then we're good, right? Then I can retire the old girl and we'll call it a day. But I don't think that's it, because I know fats usually have problems with it. I think every fat I've seen bought recently has an issue with it. Like, my brother bought a fat and it had issues, discrete area issues. They're just getting old. So they're falling apart. You know, the components are wearing down and everything. It's like the original Xbox is like a ticking time bomb of a console now, because the components weren't really made to last that long. You know, made to last being played consistently this long. And that sucks. You know, it makes game preservation harder, but there's nothing you can do except for try and fix it until, you know, someone comes along with a clone console or something. It is what it is, so it sucks. It breaks my heart to see consoles die and there's just no way to fix them. You know, I'm someone who you'll see like pictures. You know, I've been to, you know, the local recycling center, like where people throw their old TVs and monitors, and I've seen game consoles in there, and it breaks my heart because they're just gonna get trashed. But there's nothing you can do about it, you know. If they're completely broken, unfixable, they're completely broken, unfixable. You know, those parts aren't being manufactured anymore. You know, Sony's moved away from the PS2. Microsoft's moved away from the original Xbox. There's no way to get them fixed, and that's sad. But passage of time and all that, I guess. So, anyway, instead of getting depressed by talking, let's get depressed by playing some not good games. Oh, come on, girl. And sometimes not even applying anything to it will make it work. I don't know. But she overheats like crazy. She falls apart. I love her, but retiring a game console is a lot easier than like putting your dog down. I don't mean to make it sound like this is the hardest emotional thing I've ever thought about, because it's not. But it still sucks. It sucks. Because then you just feel old. Then you're like, well, my old console's falling apart. Carn Sarn. I want to fix this crop. This crop is not good. I think I'm the one who did this crop anyway. So hold on a second, chat. Okay, that's cropped a little bit better. So I can make that, I can scale that a little bit more. Okay, I don't care about saving my progress. Okay, so this is Akuji the Heartless. I have a copy of this game already, but I want to make sure this one works. This game sucks, from what I remember. And the FMV doesn't play. The FMV doesn't play on the other copy either. I wonder if that's just a PS2, PS1 emulation issue. Who knows? But then the game should run fine. Yeah, like the game's fine. Well, the game runs fine. Let's get that straight. The game is not fine. The game's poop. But yeah, this is the second time I've ever bought a lot of games. The first time I bought 80 PS1 games, I think, to start my PS1 collection, and Akuji was one of those. And it sucks. So it's just, I guess, a thing that every time I buy a lot of games, I'm gonna end up with a copy of Akuji.
Gain an additional life. Akuji, collect 100 voodoo dolls to increase your health.
Shoulder buttons rotate. You know, it's better than the Tomb Raider games, which I guess that's a controversial opinion, but people who praise the original Tomb Raider games either haven't played them and just know them for being legendary, or just completely blinded by nostalgia, because those games control like fucking ass. They control like grandma's hemorrhoids, dude. Like they're so stiff and so unfun. Okay, it seems like Akuji works. I don't know, chat, if you want me to play more of Akuji. And if you do, you're mean and I don't like you.
You've just gathered the soul of your ancestor. They are few in number, but vital to your quest.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back on what I'm saying. I hated this game the first time I played it, but maybe it's because I'm barely paying attention. But this doesn't feel as bad as I remember it feeling. Like the first time I played this, I remember it feeling like molasses. I remember it feeling like molasses mixed with fucking dog shit. What? I sound like the angry video. I sound like the irate gamer. All right. What the heck? What were they thinking? A Gooch the Heartless. More like a Poopy the Fartless. Chat, please laugh. What is the irate gamer doing these days? Does anyone know? I know he was doing like ghost hunting for a bit, and then like I remember him reviewing like Minecraft stuff with like a Puppet Steve or something like that. Is he still doing those? Does anyone know? Does anyone care is the real question. Okay, I think I've collected everything in this level. I don't know where else I'm supposed to go. I guess I'll read this hint. Okay, that is not helpful. What about over here? There's nothing. Well, that was a Kuji the Heartless. I'm switching to another game. I'm not wasting my time with the Kuji the Heartless. But we are going to throw that in the pile of games that work, but I already have a copy of, so I think I'm just going to trade it in. So it will not be getting added to the list. So let's do the other PS1 game that we couldn't do because of that fat PS2. You know, I like opening and closing disk drives. Like, pull out, go in disk drives. They're nice. But, you know, you gotta worry about belts and motors and all that. Just the open and shut cases. The slim PS2 is the way to go. Just flat out. Because it's, you don't have to, all you have to worry about is the door hinges. I mean, even if the door comes off, you can still play the games. Like, the door is just there for protection. So we're doing Army Men 3D, which, as far as I understand it, I've never played an Army Man game. This is the first Army Man game I own. I don't think this series is well remembered. I don't think people like these games. So this is gonna be interesting. We're gonna see if I agree with the common consensus. Or we're gonna see if these games have just gotten, or this game, I guess, has gotten a bad rap. So I'll just get to the Tan Weapon Depot, the west of town. Make your way north along this ledge. Okay. Well, it doesn't look great graphically, and there's not really any colors. Okay, I don't know what's going on down there. I'm staying out of that. They're gonna fuck me up if I go down there. This reminds me of, like, the Spec Ops games on PS1. Which is not a compliment. I guess I should have listened to this tutorial. Okay. X is my gun. Oh, I can just drop flat. Ugh! Okay. Okay, there's a crosshair. Oh, okay, we got some strafe. We've got a button to just stand still. Oh, maybe that's like a crowd? Oh, I don't know. Wait, aren't I supposed to follow this ridge? Oh! Well, maybe I was heading the right way. Maybe I was supposed to follow it this way. Why not just start me there, though? Like, what's the benefit? Oh, there's some tans. Gotta get those tanners. Take that, you tanner. Bet you lay outside sun tanning all day. Okay. What are the third-person shooters of this time? Like Jet Force Gemini, I guess? Oh, I already died. Alright, we're switching to a different game. But yeah, like Jet Force Gemini. That's the only other third-person shooter I can think of. And controversial opinion, maybe. I think Jet Force Gemini sucks, so... Let's add this to the collection. God, they made these up until 2008. Ugh. Why? Okay, add that to the old collection. Let's move on to the PS2 game that didn't work on the FAT, which I think is still in the FAT. Yeah, it is. Shit. Okay, move it from the fat to the slim. Okay. And Pog just crashed. Pog has a real issue with switching games. The pass-through works fine, but the software just loses it. Okay. I think my PS2 is about to take off. Can you hear that? It has never made this noise before. That was horrifying. What the fuck just happened? What was that noise? Did my PS2 just eat the disc? Let's see if it does it again. I didn't even check the... No, there it goes again. Is it going to load the game, though? If it takes us back to the browser screen, I'm taking the game out. I'm not risking breaking my PS2 for Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. That game sucks anyway. Chat, do you hear that, though? What the fuck? Yeah, okay. It just can't... The disc looks fine. It's a little scratched, but nothing major. But it's one of these blue discs. I don't remember what that means. I think it's like single layer. Or maybe it's double layer. Huh. Well, I guess there's a good reason why the fat PS2 couldn't read this one. It's because the thing's gonna fucking explode. Yeah, alright, I'm not fucking with that. I don't want to hurt my PS2. If it was the fat PS2, I'd be like, alright, let's keep trying it. But there's no way I'm hurting my Slim. Okay, I gotta put this back on my record stand. Oh, let's grab another game chat. Here we go. Let's do some Williams Arcade's greatest hits. Let's get some classic arcade action up here. They got Sinistar on this. They totally do. Oh my fucking god, I was joking. Oh, this is gonna be great. I love Sinistar. Holy shit. This is a fucking find if it means I can play Sinistar. Sinistar is a game that like I constantly reference, and nobody knows what I'm talking about whenever I talk about Sinistar. So this is exciting because now I can actually show people Sinistar. There's also, if you... Oh, this is the plug for the show. If you go to our YouTube channel, which you can find down below, there's a video called Computing Critic, and the voice I do in that is supposed to be like Sinistar. Like I'm just doing a big Sinistar reference. So yeah, go watch that video. Turn this shit off and go watch that video. Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Take a look, it's Sinistar. He's gonna eat you. Okay, so we got Joust, Robotron.
Beware, coward.
This game
Beware, I live.
Starting Sinistar emulator. How interesting. So I guess this was made to compete with like Namco Museum, presumably. But it's just done with so much less, like, presentation. Okay, how do I start? Oh, this is weird. Okay. Okay. Insert coin to play. Okay. So you're just supposed to shoot things, score points, and then Sinistar will show up and just fuck up your day. Oh, there's Turbo. If you just hold it down, that's nice. Those explosions are a little bit jank, a little bit crust. Is Sinistar the first true, like, gaming horror villain? Oh yeah, you gotta mine. You gotta get the crystals to make Sinus bombs so you can blow up Sinistar. Which is way easier said than done.
Beware, I live.
Oh, fuck, Sinistar's awake. Oh no, there he is. I'm getting out of here. Fuck you, Sinistar, I'm out of here.
I hunger.
Uh-oh. Sorry, Sinistar.
Run, coward.
Oh no. Shit.
Beware, I live.
He's so cool. So yeah, the point's just to get a high score, and then use a Cinnabomb on Sinistar. God, that noise when he eats you is terrifying, though. The top 30. Give 3 initials. Oops. Nope. M. J. R. That's my initials. Okay. Okay. What are they? Let's do Joust. Now Joust, I don't think I've ever played Joust before. Like, I know it's kind of just like a balloon fight on the NES in a way. Physics-wise, I guess. Like that, but... Am I supposed to... Okay. Doesn't control great. Oh, I died. Okay, so it's Joust. Let's do Robotron. Robotron I know because it's like a top-down shooter. Like, it's kind of like Smash TV, a decade before Smash TV. Oh, okay. Okay, so your face buttons are your direction. Oh. I thought that'd be like power up. I was wrong. I'm stupid. So was life. Oops. It's really easy with turbo buttons. Like, comedically easy with turbo buttons. Oh, I got dodged. Jesus. Okay, well that's that. Let's do Defender. Defender 2, and Bubbles. Now I know what Defender is. I assume Defenders 2 probably... Defender 2 is probably just more of the same, but I have no idea what Bubbles is. That's a good logo. Okay. Oh. Does the game have to... What does circle do? That's what I pick people up. That's weird. But aren't you supposed to, like, pick people up or something? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's do Defender 2. Early 80s arcade games, like, aren't great gameplay-wise. They don't age particularly well. There's just this aesthetic with them that is just super cool. At least in my opinion. Like, I'd much rather play, like, a late 80s arcade game. But I'd almost rather look at it at an early 80s one. But they're, like, a little bit creepy in a way, to me, at least. Like Sinistar is legitimately scary. Shit. Or like shit pants. Oh no. Okay, let's do bubbles. Did you guys ever play the Atari Golden Collections? That came around this time too. I had like I had a version of it for PC. And I remember playing the fuck out of Crystal Caves, but also being like afraid of it. Okay. Okay, so I'm supposed to pick up all this and avoid the bad. Got it. Okay, now do what? Do I go in the hole? Oops. Oh. Okay, big bugs hard to avoid. I'm getting bigger. Okay, well that sucked. Okay. So what is this, Williams Arcade? That works. Jesus, this thing was on everything. SNES, PC, Genesis, Sega Saturn, N64, Dreamcast, GBA, PS1, and thegame.com. I wish there was a way to like do a game.com stream. That'd be interesting. I'd be down for that. If anyone knows how to be able to capture game.com to a TV, please let me know. Because I'd super be down for that. Okay, next game. Reach into the box, pull out a thing. Hope it's something good, hoping it's not shit. But it'll probably be shit. Okay. This is the potential to be good. Crash Nitro Kart. Sequel to CTR. One of my favorite kart racers. I played the Game Boy Advance version of this game a shit ton as a kid. So, could be good. Oh, I gotta reset a pog. I honestly thought this game and Tag Team Racing were the same game for the longest time, because I've never heard anyone talk about this game.
Turbocharged extravaganza by vicarious visions. Brace yourself for Crash Nitro Kart!
It's funny how much of an icon Crash was, and Spyro to an extent, after 3 good games on the PS1 that it was able to coast in mediocrity for like a decade before Crash died. Like, why should... Oh. I thought he just left his car running.
Well, I've heard you can lose a lot of weight on it.
But you can't keep it off. Just eat less and exercise more.
Something's wrong. That's not sunlight. How can I defeat those pesky bandicoots? And conquer the world, of course.
Bandicoots! I can squash bandicoots.
Yes, I know you can, Tiny. But you failed so many times. Tiny, go see if Dr. Engine requires assistance.
Bingo dial.
I feel like they redesigned everyone in like tag team racing. Like, I feel like Nitro Kart is like one of the last games to use the original designs. And they don't, to be fair, they don't translate super well from PS1 to PS2. Like, Crash looks alright, but like Tiny looked terrible. Even Crash looks jank.
What have you done, you miserable marsupial?
I am Emperor Velo the 27th.
Okay, so it's another alien who's gonna do kart racing.
Hunger for entertainment.
Is that just a thing in Crash's universe? All aliens kart race?
And word of your racing
Those are cool aliens. But can you imagine, like, if Roswell, New Mexico was just a giant go-kart course?
And I hope you'll put on a good show. Especially since winning the circuit will win your freedom.
Now I really want to see like a gray man alien, like a classic alien design, just like in a go-kart.
Destroyed. But I don't think it will come to that. Do you accept my challenge?
Sorry, chat. If you were getting into the story, I'm skipping it. We're just gonna continue with that save. New. Right, so you got Team Bandicoot and Team Cortex. I'm gonna go Team Bandicoot. My name is Stink. Okay. I never liked Crunch as a character. That's because I never really liked Wrath of Cortex as a game. But I don't know, Crunch was always weird to me because it was like, oh, this is supposed to be like the Shadow. But like he wasn't nearly opposite enough of Crash, and he wasn't like edgy enough. Like it was just like, it's just like buff Crash with a metal hand. It was like, okay. Okay, shut up. I want to race a kart. I've unlocked a cutscene. Finally made it to the big time, boys.
You will have to race in order to win the Galaxy Circuit and go home. To compete in a race, drive onto a warp pad with a vortex on it. Finish the race in first place to win.
Okay. I should race a cart. Okay. Okay, no.
To challenge.
Is it... How do I... Okay, it's L1. Okay.
A warp pad is your gateway to a race. To compete in a
Yeah,
race.
I know. I guess it's just the theme of tonight, chat, is just games that won't shut up. Okay, so Crash. Crash is like an all-around. Crunch is fast but sucks. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Crash. That's who I like the most. Okay. Let's see if all the time I put into the GBA version of this game pays off on the PS2. I doubt it, but... Listen, I played a lot of Mario Kart 8. I know what I'm doing. I mean, it really... I'm sure there's reasons to dislike this game, but, like, it really just kind of looks like a PS2 version of CTR. And that, I mean, that's a good thing, because CTR rules, so...
No peeking yet.
Okay, what's the use item button? Oh, circle. Okay. I wonder if this game has the same team up. What do you mean team up? What? I don't know what's going on, chat. I got all these items.
You make me laugh.
I like to think that guy, whoever just said that is a member of chat. Just, you make me laugh. Ooh. So do I just need to beat... I gotta beat everyone, right? Oh, get out of the water, Crash, come on. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, I won. I fucked up bad, but somehow I still won. Let's figure that out, I guess. Ooh. Look at that crash dance. Yeah, it just kind of feels like PS2 CTR. So I don't know why people don't talk about this game. I guess maybe I'll do a little bit of research tonight. I'll find out. Watch a couple reviews. Watch good old Grandpa Gamer. review. Watch good old, slightly mad, but not violent gamer review. See what he has to say about the game. Watch old, watch the old, Hickory Smoke Eaten Gamer. See what he had to say about the game. I thought his review of, Mass Effect 2 was pretty fair, so hopefully he'll be fair with Crash Nitro Kart. Alright, let's add this to the old collection. Oh, it has the nickname CNK. That's interesting. Never heard that before. Huh. CNK. CNK. It's in my dick. Oh. Okay, well, we've gone through about 7 games now and haven't even made a dent in this box. So I don't think I'm getting to everything tonight, which is okay. Because I'll probably stream tomorrow, too. Let's see. Oh, I know. Where is it? There it is. So this is the reason I picked up this box. Is, whenever I saw it being sold, I was like, okay, $50 for PS2 and some games. Like, that's an okay deal, but that's not like an extraordinary deal. And then I was looking at the games being sold, and I was like, wait, hold on. That's Silent Hill. And Silent Hill on its own is like a pretty close to a $50 game, if not a $50 game nowadays. So I was like, well then, yeah, I'm going to get that. So I got Silent Hill. The case is a little beat up. It's a Blockbuster case. But I don't really care about the case that much. I care about the game. If you want to know my uptime, it's almost 2 hours now. Okay, let's just make sure the game boots in. I'm not going to play through Silent Hill. No, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm not going to play through the game. I played through it with Danny on in a January, 2 years ago. We played through the whole thing. And it's, it's not a bad... No, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong. Don't misconstrue me. It is a good game. But the game, by the end of it, kind of gives up puzzle-wise. And then you get hit with the, oh, well, you should have done this if you wanted the real ending. It's like, well, how would I have known? Especially because the level where you're supposed to do it is, laggy and not good. So...
Cheryl? Is that
Cheryl? During Danny and I's playthrough, I nicknamed Henry Big Hank because I kept thinking his name was Hank. I couldn't remember what his name was.
Hey, wait!
So
Stop.
Now, forever, Henry will just be Big Hank to me. I definitely think this game's legit scary. I definitely think there's some imagery, especially later in the game, that's pretty disturbing. but I think I'd rather play a Resident Evil game than play through it again. Because Resident Evil games are just a little bit more fun. You know, it's the difference between sitting through like a big dumb 80s action movie and sitting through not an action movie, but sitting through something like Nightmare on Elm Street, or sitting through something like well, Jacob's Ladder. Let's go with that, the movie that inspired this game. I'd much rather watch Nightmare on Elm Street just as a casual watch. Am I glad that I watched Jacob's Ladder? 100%. But I don't think I ever really need to watch Jacob's Ladder again. Unless I'm watching it with someone else. You know what I mean? That camera angle is great, though. Like, the camera here gets wild, and I really enjoy that. Okay, well, Silent Hill works. I know, Chad, you're probably upset that I'm not playing more of it, but we've got other games to get to, and I've already played a ton of it, just not on the stream. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this some Halloween. Alright, Silent Hill, let's add that to the collection app. Add to collection. Okay. Let's reach into the box and pull out another mystery game. Okay, well that's a PS3 game, so we can't do that right now. What's this one? I want to do another PS1 game. What's this one? There we go. Shipwreckers by Psygnosis. I can't say I love Psygnosis as a developer. The Wipeout games are good, but overall, I think more often than not, they kind of flounder on the PS1. Like Wipeout definitely was like a driving selling force for the PS1, especially in the UK. And they're great games. I love Wipeout, but like G Police is another Psygnosis game, and I remember like being hyped for that game, like just thinking it looked cool, and it didn't get the best reviews, but like it looked cool, and then it just kind of fell flat in my eyes. So we're going to see. I've never heard of Shipwreckers. I have no idea what this is. But it runs. Well, at least the title screen does. I don't know, my PS2 didn't sound like it was going to explode this time, so it's a good sign. Multiplayer, okay. Let's go to the options. Controls, music volume. Okay. Let's try a single player. Let's see what this game's about. Ooh, it's got passwords. Exciting. You know, passwords in NES and SNES games are, like, fine. Like, whenever it has a save, like a battery backup, that's when it's revolutionary. By the time of the PS1, if you had passwords, you were just, like, archaic. Like... Oh, it's just dropping me right in. Okay. Alright, chat, don't fucking call me out on the fact that all night I've been talking about how tutorials suck, and now there's no tutorial and I'm actually a little bit apprehensive. I almost wish there was a little bit of a tutorial. Wait, I want to see what was in that gate, actually. What's down here? More cannonballs. Well, okay, so the game's called Shipwreckers, so I'm assuming you shoot other ships. Okay, alright. Okay. There's the other ships. I guess I gotta go wreck them. Please, just stay still. Just accept death. It's easier for all of us. That's a big turret. Does anyone know if Ubisoft's still doing Black Flag? Like, didn't they announce Black Flag as like a spin-off of Assassin's Creed? Like, it's gonna be its own pirate game now, which is cool because, like, Black Flag was like a really good game, and then the Assassin's Creed stuff came in, and it was like, oh yeah. So, like, I'd be down for Black Flag on its own. But I don't know if they've talked about it recently outside of its announcement. Okay. Well, this is an exciting game where all your enemies just go cower in the corner. I mean, I guess I'd prefer it to me getting my butt kicked, but still. Okay, now that gate's open. Okay! Just giant saw blade in the middle of the water. I don't know if the pirates had that technology, but that would have been cool if they did, though. Pirate ships with giant saw blades on them. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, how'd that guy do a triple shot? I want to do a triple shot. Oh, I can. Wait. Oh! But I have to, like, shoot it out of my side. So I've got, like, a single cannon on, like, the front of my ship, I guess? And then, like, a massive cannon on the side. Okay. Okay, so different types of guns. Alright. It's not as shallow as I thought it was. It's not as good as I hoped it was, but it's not as shallow as I thought it was. Okay. Dodge the giant pirate flamethrowers. Classic pirate trap. You remember that in the Pirates of the Caribbean? The ride, not the movies. The movies were like, wait a second, that's too much fun. Oh boy, you know what else is fun? Frame rates. I assure you, you do not need to adjust your stream, your internet. The game's just running this slowly. Okay, can I just leave? No, I gotta kill those boats, but like, I don't want to go over there. Now can I leave? No. Do I have to kill these? Yep, I guess so. Okay. Just mash until they're dead. Come on. Please die. And I died. Okay. Turn around. Wait, where am I? Am I back at the start? How much... Do I have to redo everything, or do I just cruise through? I got a feeling I'm gonna have to redo everything. No, it looks like I can just cruise through. Which at that point, what's the point in sending me back? I don't know. I didn't program the game, I'm just the guy playing it in 2019. Okay, now I should be able to get through. Maybe. There's like no sound effects either. I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, I'm done with this. This one sucked, but at least I don't have to ever play it again now. Now I know what it is. So let's switch to another game in my big box of games. Chat, if you guess what game I'm pulling out, I'll buy you a free Steam game. Well, I mean, I'll buy you a game on Steam. So start placing your bets. What game you think I'm going to pull out. Okay, so Shipwreckers is called Shipwreckers in America, but everywhere else it's called Overboard. Alright, chat. Place your final guesses what game you think I'm going to pull out. What time is it? Okay. Okay. Pog is reset. We're good to go for this game. And chat, I guarantee you did not guess what it was. So, sucks to be you, I guess. No free game for you, right? Now, let's see if this game's going to cause a VOD mute. 2K published this? Why? Please don't VOD mute me. Please don't cause a VOD mute. Nope. We're playing Family Guy the video game, chat. I saw this in the box of games when I bought it, and I was just like, oh, good. The game that I never wanted to own, I now own. Cutaway games. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, to be fair to this game, this, I think, came out whenever Family Guy was still, like, relatively okay. Like, I liked seasons 1 and 2 of Family Guy.
Still out here, huh? I have a responsibility to my PTV viewers, Brian. And nothing says must-see TV like a 5-day, non-stop Mr. Belvedere marathon.
Gotta say, I never really cared for that show. Put out kind of a weird vibe.
Shh. I think this is the one where Mr. Belvedere sits on his own nuts.
And there's the weird vibe.
This is a day to remember, Rupert. My mind control device is complete. As soon as I broadcast my commands over the Fat Man's satellite dish, I shall be the most powerful dictator since Dick Cheney.
Wow, timely.
Why the devil are you dressed like that? No, I'm not criticizing. I just don't understand your need to prance around like a scoutmaster on Labor Day weekend. What the hell is going on out there? Bertram, did your mothers stop cleaning their carpets long enough to let you out of the house? That was a jab at their sexuality.
I'm here for one thing, and one thing only, Stuart. Your satellite dish.
Okay.
Oh, marvelous. I see you stopped touching yourself long enough to learn how to play this thing. Well, let's get on with it.
Well, this doesn't feel
Too high
bad.
for you? Try hitting the jump button again when you're at the top of the first jump, genius.
My boyfriend, Prince William, got me this beautiful watch.
I guess this control's okay.
I must find enough power-ups to charge my ray gun. And then, Bertram, as First Lady of the American stage Helen Hayes once said, I'm going to kill you.
Stewie, guess what word I'm thinking of right now? It's not kitty.
I really wouldn't know.
Go on. Guess a word. But it's not kitty.
Is it kitty?
Get out of my head!
Okay, that was a joke. It feels like it was written by the people who write the show, so I guess it's a good thing if you liked the show. Like 20... Okay, I don't know where the other ones are. Okay, I'm still missing
just
one
needs
though.
one more part. Let's check outside. Just try not to step in Brian's butt chocolate.
Yeah, this feels okay to play. I think it's the angle.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Like the camera angle. I feel like... But I don't know, we haven't gotten to any combat yet, so
I'll need to get
maybe
that
it
door
all
unlocked.
goes to shit.
Perhaps I shall use this mind control ray to force Lois to do it.
Honey, I'm doing the dishes.
Damn! It appears the microwave is disrupting my mind control. I shall need to use an indirect method. Perhaps something involving the dog?
Hey, what's in this closet? Mommy has to clean up the house, all right? I don't like this.
As you can tell, I'm as enthused playing this game
My mind control device is intended for humans, not canines.
as I am watching the actual show. Okay, so I assume I gotta... Oh, I know. Hold on. We're solving puzzles. But you know what? You know what? Props to them for putting a puzzle in the game. Right? Like, all the licensed games that we played tonight have been like shitty 3D platformers that have not been fun to play at all. I'm not saying this one's fun to play, but at least it's something different.
Well, my, Mr. Hoover's come to visit.
It's not cool.
Well, it's too hot to cook anyway.
I must find a way to reach the roof in order to confront Bertram, and then perhaps work on a sweet tan.
Okay, so now I can shoot shit. What the? Okay, there's just children dropping from the skies.
Targeting our enemies with the lock-on feature. It's there for a reason.
There was like this game came out, and then there was the Futurama game.
Got it?
Like, both of these games came out, I think whenever the shows were canceled. So it was like, okay, this is weird. And then we got, like, the Simpsons game, and that, like, killed games based on adult animation. I'm not talking about, like, Hit and Run. Though I guess Hit and Run came out around this time, but, like, the Simpsons game that came out around the movie. And it's, like, subpar. How do I get on the roof?
Curse that helicopter! And go all Black Hawk down on it. I shall destroy the remote and its owner.
This is like...
Oh, God, my lawn! That's not what I meant by a bush cut. Damn it!
This is like better than I thought it was going to be.
Excellent. One of my sky hooks. Good thing my bribes at City Hall paid off.
Hey, don't forget to put in these hooks.
Why?
Because some infant gave me $100.
Ah, it's one of those cutaways like you see on television. However, this is a video game, so they are interactive. Succeed, and I'll get more power-ups for my ray gun. Ow!
Okay. I don't know, this has been the surprise hit of the whole stream tonight. Oh, it's like a Lego. It's like Lego Batman. Oh, I want to play Lego Star Wars on the show.
That's quite a gap. Time to use my glide apparatus.
Fuck. You could probably speedrun this game. I don't know why you would spend the time learning speedrun strats for it, but it's just, I'm really surprised that this isn't the worst game I've ever played. Like, I expected way worse from this one.
How dare you defy me?
Not so fast, Bertram. I'd rather the dish be destroyed than have it fall into your hands.
Hey, keep it down up there. If that's Meg or some kind of squirrel, I'm gonna get my shotgun.
Fool! I tricked you into destroying your own satellite dish. Now I can proceed unimpeded with my own plan for world domination.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Goodbye, Stewart!
Okay, some kind of squirrel or Meg, stop interrupting my program.
Oh, another game on that list of like adult animation games came out around this time is like the Aqua Teen Hunger Force game.
This looks like an Iraqi
which
trailer
I've never seen anyone talk
Bertram's
about,
obviously been
but
planning
I
this for
have,
some
and
time.
it's like,
What's
okay.
his master plan? I must find out. Therefore, I have no choice but to shrink myself down and infiltrate his lair within the fat man's testicles. Gross.
Wait, what? Okay, well, this game works. Let's move on to the next one. We'll do one more game tonight, chat. We'll do one more and then I'm calling it a night because I went on a road trip this weekend and I haven't really slept since I got back. So we'll do one more tonight and then I think I'll probably stream tomorrow too. Because I gotta get through this box, so. Okay, well, let's do one more game, and then we'll call it a night. Oh. So this is your final chance to get a free Steam game. All you have to do is guess what game I'm picking next. Easy peasy. You just gotta be right. Just gotta tap into that sixth sense. That'll get me VOD muted for sure. Alright, one more game. Chad, if you know what game this is, you know we're in for some real shit, boys. This is some true gamer time shit. Wait. I have a copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 around here somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, I love this game. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 1 was like this revolutionary game for me. Like, I picked it up at like a flea market, right? And I played it. I spent a summer playing it. And it like changed, like it introduced metagaming to me, right? Metal Gear Solid 2, I played and I didn't like. I was like, yeah, it's fine, but I don't like it as much as 1. And then I read some analysis of it. I watched some analyses videos. Shout out to Super Bunny Hop. And I'm like, oh, Metal Gear Solid 2, you know, 1's this like really revolutionary game, and 3 is like this beautiful game. But 2 is like an art piece. 2 is a critique of sequels and memes and expectations. It's super highbrow. And I love it. One or three I probably like more, but 2 is my favorite to like talk about on a thought-provoking sense, right? On the ethereal plane.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
Okay, well, chat, if you haven't seen the opening of Metal Gear Solid 2, if you haven't seen Metal Gear Solid 2, this is not the stream to be watching it for the first time.
This is Snake.
I remember the first time I saw this game. It was actually before I even had played Metal Gear Solid 1. I didn't know what this game was. My brother borrowed it from his one friend and played it. Like, tried to play it, but it kept, like, lagging at the beginning. Whenever Snake's, like, running across the bridge in the rain. During that cutscene, it kept, like, freezing. So he skipped the cutscene and then was like, I don't understand what's going on. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. But we were kids, we didn't know back then. And then I didn't know this was that game until whenever I went to go play this game.
We need to get it fixed.
So, like, one of my earliest gaming memories is Metal Gear Solid 2. But I didn't even know that. So... Oh, I already fucked up. Okay. Trying to remember how it controls. It's been a long time since I played 2. Three is the one that I play the most consistently. I've really fucked up. Fuck off, Otacon. Dad time. There's so much, like, hidden... I mean, that's just a thing with the Metal Gear Solid games, but there's so much hidden stuff in these games. Hidden collectibles and everything. And then you've got, like... You've got your grab meter. I don't remember how to hang off. Like, there we go. Like, yeah, your grip level, and then there's a way to upgrade your grip. Like, these games are so crazy in depth. They're impressive for that alone. I'm not even trying to be stealthy. I don't give a fuck right now. I just want an excuse to talk about Metal Gear Solid.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
This game rules. It'll always rule.
Snake, go through that.
Fuck off. What's the action button? Okay, get up, Snake. Okay, get up, Snake. Try to remember how to play this fucking game. What is it? Do I need to unequip my gun? Alright, chat, why am I stupid? What am I not doing right? Okay. Well, like I said, it's been a couple years.
Snake, respond! Snake! Snake!
Well, I'm gonna call it a night then. Like I said, I will probably stream tomorrow to get through more of the box. I mean, I've got days worth of streams if we're going at the pace we went at. So, hopefully tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm also gonna maybe I'll start the show tomorrow by trying to fix this fat PS2, and then maybe we'll go to some games. I gotta run some errands tomorrow, so it probably won't be until like later in the evening. Probably around the time I started today, like around 7 or so. But yeah, I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. So I mean, follow my Twitter at NoBrainerMike. There's a link right down below you for updates, because who knows, something could happen. I call the thing off. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll start earlier than I thought. Maybe I'll start later than I thought. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for tuning in for right now. You know, thank you for sitting here and watching me try and figure out what the fuck some of these games are that I bought. We got some weird ones coming up that I kind of avoided because they're on other consoles. We got some good ones, some weird ones, some bad ones. The mystery box is filled with some good shit. Almost literally at points. So, keep coming back, I guess. I don't know. Thank you for showing up. I know Monday nights isn't usual stream time for Fudge Films. Usually you got my stream on Tuesdays and then you got Encore on Fridays, but I don't know, I was going to do this anyway, and I was like, well, I might as well stream it. One, to stream it. You know, one, so that you guys have something to watch, if you wanted to watch it. And two, I want to get better at solo streaming. I said this last time, but I want to get better at it. Because I know I'm not great at it. I know I'm not the most entertaining guy. But I want to get better. And the only way to do that is to keep doing streams like this. So, I'm going to keep doing that, whether you like it or not. So, but thank you for tuning in. I will probably see you guys tomorrow then. Yeah. Peace and love, I guess.